Hello. Welcome to Jadekind Video Gaming. My name is Adam, here with The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, HD. We've, made some storyline progress. For example, that's Zelda down there that can't figure out how to use stairs. So Tetra's true identity is Zelda. And interestingly enough, last time, I'm pretty sure this sealed back up after, you know, like when we were fighting things. Which I'm sure it did so that you didn't get confused, like, oh, do I have to go back in here, like, to help you figure out, kill things. Are you him? Are you the one who was speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me! That stone is an enchanted version of the gossip stones long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it. You made it? The royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the legend of the great hero? The place where the power of the gods lies hidden. This place, where the two of you now stand, is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king. Daphnis? No Hansen Hyrule. Link, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the King of Red Lions. Gee, Mr. Red Lions. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself. And so, with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet all was not lost, for the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So, before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commanded them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. Actually, not all that long. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it, and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You, too, must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born. The very reason that you live. Jesus? Triangles. Oh. There's a twist. Here, put on some makeup. And a dress. My fate? You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. Link? I'm terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But now that it's known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. Link, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Yep, I'll do it. Zelda, it is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, this sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. Link, we must go. Link? I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. You look weird with makeup. Link. Be careful. Like, literally changed her look, and she's now, I mean, Tetra, in actuality, would totally be fighting that. You know, like, nuh-uh. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to, I mean, she wouldn't, no coward. So I've done this. And as a kid, this confused me to no end. Because Mr. Red Lions is up here, and Mr. Red Lions is down there. How can he be in both? Which I think is why they probably had him, like, showed him, like, doing the weird teleporty bit. Link, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north, the Earth Temple to the south. Praying to the gods, you must head for these two temples to see what has happened to the sages and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. Thus, the barrier there. But each temple should have another entrance high upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. Yes, sir, Mr. Red Lions. King's Red Lions, sir. Link, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once, long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the Kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda's kept hers safe. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at that time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest. But this much I do know. They lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows much about things that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not if you can think of no one, though maybe you would come upon the knowledge by asking around in a place where many people gather. So, ask in Windfall. Okay. Now, I don't know why it's not marked on my sea chart. But I'm pretty sure we passed a, one of the fairy islands. Okay, let's just get our bearings. Go this way. Okay, I'm pretty sure we passed one of the fairy islands that had like a symbol that was all like, it's probably that right there, that island right there. That's what I'm looking for. Or like a thing I was like, I need a hammer for this, don't I? So I want to go get that while I'm still remembering it, because I'll forget. Yes. And then, after we get this fairy island, we will teleport to that other place that... Actually, hold on. Fish, I missed you last time, it seems. Instant stop if you throw out the food. Much better. Western Fairy Island. I hear the bird people who live on Dragon Roost Island east of here have invented an incredibly useful device that they call a grappling hook. No lie, Fry. I hear you can throw that thing at monsters and use it to grab treasure they've hidden in their pockets. Oh, and have you seen those impolite creatures called bokoblins that hang out on the lookout platforms at sea and stare through their telescopes? I hear those guys keep joy pendants hidden in their pockets, so if you get one of those grappling hooks, you can use it to swipe the pendants. That's all the info I got. Alright, so I was here before, and I came up here and I was like, I will get the mail after this. I was like, is there a hammer in this game? And then we go to a dungeon and immediately get the hammer. Woohoo! Young waker of the winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Up to 60 arrows. Which, yeah, so... this one. Increasing arrow capacity. I'm sure one of them increases bomb capacity. And there's probably, like, a couple for each. Either through faeries or other ways in the game. But probably 60's good. Good morning. Letters for Link. We have one letter. Here's your letter. This parcel has been sent. Cash on delivery. I'm like, I got a new tool. Does this get rid of the electricity? Yes. Blue Chew Jelly. Deep within Blue Choo Choos is a gelatinous essence that is said to be a magical cure-all. But unfortunately, it can't be used in its current form. Okay. Now let's see if we're able to do what we're supposed to do here now. Looks like it. Not sure if child version is more or less creepy. Greetings, child. It seems the door to your fate has already swung open, has it not? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter? Does that not surprise you, child? I like you. And so I shall give new power to the bow that you wield. More arrows. Yeah, the power of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, use Zur to change arrowheads and then fire away. Sweet. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you're just my type. Tee-hee-hee. Mr. Red Lion's looking on all like, we got work to do. Wow. It wouldn't be a sequel to Ocarina of Time if there weren't random females of various species hitting on Link. Huh. And I am now to the point in the game where I don't think I got much further than this. I might have done all or part of one of the, the next dungeons. I know I didn't do both of them. And who might you be? Why do I get this strange feeling that we've met before? Aren't you the little boy who promises big promises and then fails to deliver on them? Too bad you couldn't save my daughter. Fortunately, not everyone in this world fails to deliver. As it turns out, my dear Mila was saved by a group of kind pirates. The pirates had a leader, Tetra. I believe she said her name was. I was most grateful. She did demand a rather hefty reward, though. Thanks to them, my fortune has vanished. You've hit rock bottom. But my little Mila is alive and home safe, where she belongs. So I can't complain. A daughter is more important than money. I like him a lot more now. So, if he is there now... must mean... You there, Hulk! Oh, you're just some wretched street urchin. I thought you were the postman. Be thankful, because if you were the postman, I would have shooed you out of here before you could say boo! But say, you look rather familiar for a street urchin. Have we perhaps met before someplace? Oh, to think that I would survive my ordeal and return to this town, and to think that I would ever be able to live in such beautiful, opulent house. It's like a dream come true. But no. No, it's a nightmare. Without him by my side, it's like a rainstorm rages in my heart. He was so kind to me in the Forsaken Fortress, that sweet boy who gave me all those expensive necklaces when I fled from that cursed island. Just hearing his name lifts my spirits. Mo, the wonderful Moblin from the Forsaken Fortress. That's creepy. I'm just saying, creepy. Oh, Mo, why, Mo? I'm always writing heartfelt letters, filled with my overflowing emotions, but why don't you answer me, Mo? Ugh. This is bad. Oh, terribly bad. I've already drifted off on my own dream world. Oh, by the way, I have a request for you. Could you take the letter I've just finished inking and deliver it to the postbox for me? Please, I beg of you. Sure. What, really? You're such a dear. You've made Maggie so happy. You've got Maggie's letter. It's a letter from Maggie to her sweetie. Postbox. Don't you dare forget. But you must promise not to read it. The secrets of a girl's heart are to be shared only when she so desires. You gave it to me before you made me make a promise. Whatever do you mean? You don't mean my daughter, do you? Because my daughter has already been rescued from the Forsaken Fortress. Why, she even returned with a huge load of lovely, glittering, delicious treasure. Thanks to her little incident, we've become filthy rich overnight, and I mean filthy. Why, there isn't a girl in the world who's as good a child as my Maggie. You may not have been able to help me, but there's no harm done. I'm sure you'll accomplish something in life someday. In the meantime, my daughter has blossomed into quite a little beauty. Run along, go spend some time with her. So, poor girl flirted with a pig monster and got a bunch of necklaces that her father sold to make them rich, and buy the house of rich man who gave all of his fortune to get his daughter back. Right. Just cutting through your building, sir. No need to bother you. We tried to do this earlier, but now I have fire with me. I keep it at all times. So what does it say? Wielder of the Flaming Arrow, when you appear, the lighthouse signal shall return to light the seas at night. I mean, I really don't know. Okay. It's not liking it. Oh, I missed some rupees over there. I'm really not quite sure what to do. Because it didn't like it. But I'm wielder of the flaming arrow now. We'll figure it out. Join us next time. We'll figure out some stuff here on the island. Like, how to prove that I am wielder of the flaming arrow. Join us next time. Bye.